Hey guys, Chris here. You join me here in the 2021 Audi E-Tron S. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys why the matrix LED lights that are optional extra in this Audi E-Tron is the biggest scam in the car lighting business today. But before we do that, I'm going to take this car on the road and show you guys if these matrix LED lights are any good and how they work. But at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you guys why they are the biggest scam in the car lighting business, and I'm going to show you guys a way to get them much cheaper than paying 17,000 kroners at the dealership. These are the low beams, and then we have the high beams. So low beams, high beams, low beams, high beams. So what I can see immediately that on camera it looks much brighter than in real life. I mean, that's a huge difference. So you guys have to consider that on camera these look quite amazing, but in real life they just aren't that good. So now we are in matrix LED mode, meaning that the lights will beam up and down automatically. So now going below 20 kilometers an hour, they should dip down. And then above 30 kilometers an hour, they should now beam up. Let's see if you can see them, they beam down a bit there because of that sign. And then they beam up now. So the width of the light cone is very nice. I think the best feature of these lights are actually that they cast a very wide lighting pattern. So we have nice lighting on the right side and on the left side. So on a road like this where you can have animals at night crossing, you have a very wide field of view, and that is very much appreciated. Where I'm not impressed by these are the length of the light, especially in the middle. Other cars, other manufacturers do this better. That is my comparison. Especially Volvo may have the best headlights in the business. They just throw the light a bit longer, especially in the middle where you want to, see the furthest, which is the road. And as you can see here, while we are turning, these do not swivel. As you can see though, they do not swivel. And that is also a huge disappointment that one of the, most advanced car makers in the world, where their motto is, that they are one of the most high-tech, Voorsprong durch techniek, sorry, Voorsprong durch techniek, which means that, the advantage is in the technology. So you can see there the lights beam down and then they beam up again while the car leaves. So, the matrix function, the up and automatic up and down beaming of the headlights, well, works perfectly fine. I can't complain at all. It's just, I'm disappointed that they don't turn, they don't swivel like other manufacturers, and the matrix functions is a bit weak. So I'm going to show you guys, we're going to get behind a car and I'm going to show you guys what I mean. We are now behind a vehicle, and as you can see, the light cone is quite close to the bottom part of the car, and then we have a cone on the right side, and you can see that on the left side there it is illuminating and it's following the car, almost lighting ahead of it, which is quite nice. But if we get a larger distance, it's not able to follow the car as well as other manufacturers. Beaming down, and then you can see beaming up on the side. So I mean, the matrix function is very nice. The matrix functionality is it works quite well. It's just that I have seen other manufacturers be more precise in their software and how they light up the car. So if we give that car a bit more distance, yeah, we're going to try to do this when we are past these street lights again. So that Opel exited the road. I wasn't able to show you, but hopefully you guys saw what I was talking about. When the distance is greater, it's not able to, the car isn't able to follow the car in front as well. That might be limited by the how precise the sensors are. I'm not sure, but again, as I have said several times in this video, other manufacturers do that better in my opinion. And also remember guys, I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, is that what you are seeing on screen is much brighter than it actually is here in the in real life. I mean, on screen it looks quite amazing, but yeah. So I would give these. I mean, I would say that these lights are par for the course, and you know, if these were standard equipment in the E-Tron, I wouldn't be complaining. If these didn't cost 17,000 kroners extra, I wouldn't be complaining. But yeah, that is the lighting test. I'm going to now tell you guys why I think these are the biggest scam in, well, the car lighting business today. Now I'm going to tell you guys and show you guys why the matrix LED lights are the biggest scam in the lighting business. So we are now on the configurator. I'm just going to show you guys that we are on the S-Tron here, S-Tron on the E-Tron S. And let's just scroll past this. And as you can see, the LED headlights are standard, and then you have the matrix LEDs, the digital, and then you have the normal ones that are 17,800, so 18,000 kroners extra. That is about 2,000 euros or 2,000 pounds. That is insane. And if you look closely at the pictures here, between this and this, they are the exact same headlight. And I mean, they are the exact same headlight, meaning that the only difference between the standard and the matrix LED headlights is the software. So you are paying 18,000 kroners, 2,000 euros for a software update. I mean, if these were the best matrix LED headlights in the business, then maybe if they let you swivel the headlights, if they were, you know, could cast light even longer because of the software, maybe they would have been worth 18,000 kroners. But no, you only get the matrix functionality. I mean, it's a software update, guys, for 18,000 kroners. And what makes this even worse is that the Volvo XC40 P8 Recharge has the matrix functions as standard. The Mercedes-Benz EQC has the matrix functions as standard. The iX3 from BMW have the matrix function as standard. All of Audi's competitors, I mean all of Audi's competitors, have the matrix LED headlights as standard. You're paying 18,000 kroners for a software update that the competitors are including in the price. If that's not the biggest scam in the headlight business today, I don't know what is. But worse than that, Audi let you rent the headlights. So you go to the Audi app here, and then you go to something called Functions on Demand. You have to scroll down. You go to the store, and if you have a 2020 model or newer, you can actually rent the headlights. You can actually trial them for 14 kroners, and then you can actually purchase them monthly for 300 kroners, for 6 months for like something like 1,500 kroners, or you can purchase them yearly for, I think it's like 2,500 kroners. I have rented them for a month instead of spending 18,000 kroners as new. 18,000 kroners, guys. I can rent them for 4 months a year, which is basically the dark season here in Norway. I don't need, you know, good headlights in the summer when we basically, well, have midnight sun almost. I can rent them for 4 months in a year for 10 years and still pay 6,000 kroners less than buying them outright. That is insane. So if you don't need the best headlights, if you don't need, you know, the matrix function, you just rent them. I mean, rent them when you need them. If you live in a city and you occasionally take your car out of the city on a long trip where you don't have, you know, good road lights, yeah, rent them. Don't pay 18,000 kroners. Yeah, that's insane. That is insane. So guys, I do like the matrix LED headlights in the Audi E-Tron. I think when you have them, they are very nice, and the functionality is, you know, par for the course. They aren't any better or any worse than the competitors, but yeah, the competitors aren't charging 18,000 kroners for a software update. Yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.